I know it has been a little while since my last video, and I do have an explanation, a quite unfortunate one actually, and I'm just going to tell you guys what's been going on. So, as a lot of you may already know, I think I've said this before, my computer and I have had several issues over the past year. I edit all of my stuff on a laptop because I don't have a desktop, so my laptop has had to work very hard over the past few years, and so I think it's just starting to crap out now. No matter what editing software that I use, the computer screen goes completely black and my computer restarts now that with the whole new operating system. I used to have to manually restart it, but now it just does it for me. Thanks, Apple. Sometimes the footage will be unaffected and I'll be able to continue working on my project, but other times it will corrupt the file and I will have to start over completely from scratch, which is really, really frustrating, especially if I got really far in the project. You guys are probably wondering, well, can you save your progress and like maybe work from there? I have tried several methods of doing that as well, and it still continues to corrupt the file no matter where I place it, whether it's in an external hard drive, and now, anyway, you don't need to, that was in English. You guys don't need to know all the specifics. I've tried a lot. I have taken it into Apple 3 times, I believe, and they cannot help me. Now that my Apple Care insurance has run out, and now I do believe that I know what might be the problem, but that would cost several $100s that I do not have, and I don't feel like is worth spending. When my computer is already 3 years old, it would be better to just start saving for a new one type of situation. So that's where I've been at. So I haven't been able to produce any content. I've been able to film fine. My camera's all good, but my computer here is just, it's dying and it can't handle any video content basically. So, you guys are probably wondering, well, how did you get this video up? I did very, very basic editing. As you will probably be able to tell, there's a lot less than I usually do. So, that's that. I hope you guys understand. I will try to keep putting out videos as often as I can, but it's really frustrating when I work really hard and then it just all goes to crap. So, I hope you guys can forgive me for that one. Without further ado though, let's get right into the favorites because that is why you're here. I'm going to start off with my eyeshadow favorites. I have not used my MAC palette in months and months, but I decided for some reason to pull it out. I don't even remember why, but I did, and I just re-fell in love with so many of my old favorites. It was actually kind of startling. So the first one is Patina, which is right here. And before I filmed this video, when I was writing out my favorites and stuff, I was planning on being able to reference you to a look that I use these in, which is the tutorial that I was trying to edit on my computer, but it won't let me. It's so sad. Patina right here, it's like a tannish color that has some golden undertones to it. It's really, really pretty. I love it. You could also use it in the crease as well. It is just a very fantastic color. Love it. The other one is Mulch, which is one of my all-time favorite crease colors, actually, and I just forgot about it. But now that I've revisited it, I just love it. It has a little bit of like a purpley undertone to it. It has some like reddishness to it. I don't know. I like it. It's cool. It's really just a very good one. This one right here, what is this color? Is this Twinks? This is like a deep burgundy brownish color. Very good for deepening up, smoking out a look. I've used these three several times in combination with one another, but those three, I love those a lot. So those are all permanent colors, I believe, so you can check those out if you wanted to. As I mentioned, Patina has some gold undertones, so when I use that shadow, I've been using a gold base under it. I used to just use like a regular, typical like champagne, very low pigment color, but this is the Maybelline Color Tattoo Shadow in Bold Gold. I love this. I don't know if you can tell how much I've used of it, but it's definitely been used a lot. But I use this under all gold shadows. I also use it under Patina, which has golden undertones to bring those out, but I use it under green colors as well. It just really makes whatever eyeshadow you're going to use over it just a little bit more interesting. So I love this a lot. It's my favorite color tattoo that I own by far, and I'm slightly obsessed with it. Another cream shadow is the MAC Paint Pot and Bare Study. If you watched my last haul video, which I believe that was my last video. That was weeks ago. See, this is so sad. This is awful. But anyway, I did mention that I got this at the CCO. Kind of crazy that they had Bear Study there. But I've never tried it before, and this is my first experience with it. I really, really like it. I don't think that I like it more than my Vintage Selection one, but this is definitely a very good product. It's a very easy base to use under any shadow, and just as good as any other paint pot that I've tried, so kudos, Bear Study. The next 4 products are all lip products, I guess. Just there's lipsticks and fun stuff like that. The first thing is a lip liner, and it's the one that I'm wearing today. It's Milani's Color Statement Lip Liner in True Red number 2. So it's your basic pencil lip liner, and that is the color right there. So it is just it's a nice rich red. I would say it is a little bit cool tone, which I think is always more flattering. Makes your teeth look prettier. And so that is my go-to lip liner under any basic red color. I do have a lot of just true red type lipsticks, so that's a good one to have. One of the things that I wear over that lip liner is the e.l.f. Jumbo Lip Gloss Stick in Movie Star. I think this was $2 at Target, but it is just a basic red. Even though it's called a lip gloss stick, it is very pigmented. Like, there is a very decent amount of color payoff. You could wear it a little bit sheerly, more sheer, if you wanted to, but I like to wear it just, you know, full on. So there it is right there. Pretty good, right? I'm digging it. It also, I must say, has a little bit of a mintiness to it, so if you don't like that in a lip product, that's something to be aware of. The one that I'm wearing today over that lip liner, however, is the L'Oreal Color Caress Sweat Shine Stain in Endless Red. I have raved about these so many times before, but this one in particular, I left at home, and I didn't have it for like a month, and it was actually driving me crazy. And so I finally got it back. Now I have to wear it all the time. But it just, you've seen these before, I'm sure, but they have just the bent applicator there. It's just very, very easy to wear. They are kind of sticky, which you have to be aware of, but they are very long lasting. I do think this one looks better over the lip liner than on its own. Not that it looks bad on its own, I just think that it packs more of a punch over the lip liner. So that is Endless Red. Lastly, I have this deep vampy color. I get questions a lot when I wear a darker color. This is the only one that I wear. It's Wet n Wild's Cherry Bomb. No, I take that back. I have worn a Rimmel one, but I believe it's been discontinued, so that doesn't really matter. This is my favorite one anyway. It is Cherry Bomb. I've talked about this several times. I bought this a couple of years ago because I wanted to be a vampire. No, maybe a year ago. This is not relevant. I got this because I wanted to be a vampire for Halloween, and I wanted to get a dark lip color, and this just totally fits the ticket. I love this color a lot. It can be sheared out so that it's more of just like a little bit of a deep berry color, or it can be very, very intense where it's nearly black. So I usually wear it somewhere in between there, but I love it. One thing I have to say about this formula, though, is it is a little bit drier than I would like, so you definitely have to either wear a gloss over it or put a balm under it, or both. Just be aware of that, because it's not as creamy and like smooth, I guess, as I would like. I have a nail polish top coat favorite, and it is the Out the Door. I have never tried this before. It's been around for so long, but in comparison to Seche Vite, it is a lot more of a runny formula, which I like a lot better, because Seche Vite gets very goopy and cloppy. Cloppy, that's not a word. Very quickly. But I do like this one better than the Sally Hansen ones that I tried. I do like it better than the Revlon one that I tried. But I still think, as far as effect and look goes, I think Seche Vite is still my favorite one that I've tried. But this is definitely a decent one. I would definitely consider repurchasing this because it was about $5 or $6, I think. And it does the job very well, so I like this one a lot. I have a couple of fashion favorites. The first one is this watch that I got from Target. It was from Merona, I believe the brand is. But I just love it. I've never had a watch like this. It's kind of like a little bit updated, an old-fashioned type of look. Did that? What? But I've been wearing it a ton. If any of you guys follow me on Instagram, which I know a lot of you do, you know you've seen this watch in a lot of my outfit of the days this month. I had to mention it because I've worn it so much. I just really like it. Yay! Last favorite is this sweater, which again will probably be no surprise. I love this thing so much. It's wonderful. It's like my new favorite thing in the world. But you know, you can't wear this all the time, especially when I post daily outfit of the days. It's like you just wore that like yesterday. So I kind of have to try to space it out a little bit better, but I really do love this a lot. It was from Forever 21. I got it for $24, somewhere around there. Fairly reasonable, I guess you could say, but it's just great. I love this thing. Alright, that is it for my favorites this month. I'm going to try to insert the 5 outfit of the days as usual at the end of the video, but if I can't, that's gonna stink. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. Maybe we'll see how this goes. Okay. Ending on a high note. Bye!